You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 51 degrees going up to a high of 71. So we're going to have a beautiful day again. We had a beautiful day yesterday. Looking forward to another beautiful day today. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday, April the 14th, and it's also National Ex-Spouse Day. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know, do you say hi to the ex-spouse? I don't know, do you celebrate them in some kind of way? It's National Ex-Spouse Day. I mean, there's a holiday for almost everything. So today is National Ex-Spouse Day. So I don't know, maybe you want to say hi to the ex-spouse. Now, here's the thing. You know, if you were in love with that ex-spouse, don't go trying to talk to them the daytime. It's National Ex-Spouse Day. I just wanted to talk to you because you could find yourself in a bad situation. I didn't say situation. I said situation. You could find yourself in a bad situation. You know, that y'all still got that chemistry. Y'all just not good together, but y'all good together sometimes. Don't talk to the spouse today. I'm just letting you know what the day is. It's National Ex-Spouse Day. I didn't say go call the ex-spouse. I didn't say send them a shout out on Facebook just to say hi because it's National Ex-Spouse Day. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what today is. Because some people will take them like, you know, it's national. Hey, let me call them. And then you call them. And he be like, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. I was listening to this lady's show, and she said it's National Ex-Spouse Day. And I said, let me call him and say hi. And the next thing you know, like, I really wish we could have worked things out. Don't do it. I'm telling you, y'all got that kind of chemistry. Your ex is for a reason. That's why he or she is your ex-spouse. That's why. So don't do it. I'm just telling you what today is. I'm not saying call them. Not saying shout them out on Facebook, hit them up on the DM and the Twitter, none of that. I'm just telling you what today is. Anyway, y'all, let's hope you're doing well today. You know, we are still here fighting for our lives amongst this freaking coronavirus. Yes, we are. But you know what? We all in this together, and we're going to get through it together. Sure am. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kick it off with our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. Today is Tuesday, April the 14th, and we're going to do like we always do and kick it off with Aries. You will be erratic and quite likely to make personal mistakes. Deception may cause disputes you can do without. New emotional connections can be made through business contacts. Okay, listen, you're going to be all over the place today. Right? And you're probably going to make some personal mistakes. So the best thing to do is try not to be all over the place today, Aries. You know, you ain't got to accept it because Michael said, you know, you're going to be all over the place. I'm telling you that's what Michael said. And I'm telling you, try not to be all over the place. And that way you won't make any personal mistakes. I'm just saying. And you got some new emotional connections coming up. You know, if you go on through some business contacts, you make sure it's a good one. You make sure you ain't risking nothing for that new emotional connection. Emotional connections can be tough. Let me tell you why. And people don't normally think this, right? So they don't normally think that when they're talking to people and they're saying niceties to them, you know, and maybe they really don't mean anything by it. But here's what happens. The more you do it, the more you give a compliment, the more you give some praise, the more you do those things, the more the emotional connection can grow. And what happens with that? Now you find yourself talking more. Now you find yourself texting more. Now you find yourself commenting more. And you know why? Because the emotional connection is growing. Now here's a problem with that. If you are already supposed to be in an emotional relationship with your partner, and you over here building emotional relationships with your business contacts, you know, it started out innocent, but it could quickly go wrong. I'm just saying. So make sure if you're going to do some business with some folks and make some contacts, your emotional connections, you don't have any at home, then it's okay for you to go make some new emotional connections. I'm just saying, because it could be a mess. I know, been down that road before. It's not fun. It is not fun because it seemed very harmful and innocent in the beginning. But later on, hey, how's your day? My day is good. How about you? It starts out like that, right? The next thing you know, how's your weekend? Oh, my weekend was good. How about yours? Great. Next thing you know, how was your vacation? Oh, vacation was great. Took the kids and the family. Oh, that's great. I'm sure you had a lot of fun. Yep. Now that still seems innocent, right? Now it's late night. You know, I forgot to ask you yesterday. It's late night. Oh, you know what? Yesterday at work, I forgot to ask you yesterday at work before you left. It's 10 o'clock at night. You can't wait. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Don't do it. Because it starts off innocent, but then it could easily, quickly, especially if somebody's missing something at home. Yep. Even if they think they're missing something at home. I'm going to tell you, I have heard stories and I have lived through some of this stuff. So I'm just telling you what I know and I'm telling you what I've heard. It's bad. Bad. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, Taurus. Do not lend money or belongings to friends. Being unappreciated by your boss can make it hard to do your work effectively. Do some research if you want to find information that you can apply against the opposition you face. Like, do some research, build up build up your game. Make sure you can, face off against the opposition you're facing right now. But do your research, collect all the information, get what you need, build your arsenal so you can fight. I'm not saying physically fight. I'm just saying so you can, handle what you got to handle. You got some opposition facing you right now. Stare it down. Don't wallow in it. I'm a solutions person. If something's pissing you off, figure out how to make it better. Go out there, do your research. Ask some questions. Call somebody that may know. Don't call just anybody. Let me just clear that up. Call somebody that may know. All right. Gemini, you may think gifts will win their hearts, but it could add stress from lack of funds. Be prepared to overcome frustrations and obstacles at work. You can make money if you work on personal investments. Listen, if you, let me tell you something. So I'm on this big push right now to build this legacy, right? You guys probably hear me talk about this a lot, because this is important to me. It may not be important to everybody, but it is for me. I watch a lot of history. I told you that. I watch a lot of history, and there is this TV series called The Men Who Built America, right? And those men were J.P. Morgan, Andrew Carnegie, Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, Henry Ford, Edison. Who else? I think that was it. It might have been some more, but those are the ones I can remember. It's a very, very good series. It's like a 6 or 8 part series, right? And when you hear those are names that you still hear today. You want to know why? Because they built the legacy. Rockefeller got a whole freaking center over in New York. Rockefeller Center. You never heard of it? That was because of Rockefeller. J.D. Rockefeller, right? That's what I want. I was looking at the Madam C.J. Walker series on Netflix, executive produced by LeBron James, and Netflix, and he and Netflix partnered to produce that. So for those of you who don't know who Madam C.J. Walker is, she was the first female self-made millionaire in America. And let me tell y'all a quick story, and then I'm going to finish up the horoscopes. It must have been about 2008, 2009. I was going to make that movie. Now, I have a script right now called Self-Made. Right now. And it's so weird that that's the name of the series. And I remember my friend in Jersey, his name is Nick. Nick is funny. Nick has a very unique family life. So Nick is Asian. He was raised by Italians, and he's married to a black woman. I said, Nick, you should have a really interesting family reunion. But anyway, he's a film producer, and he and I and JT Kit, she wrote the script, and myself and Nick and Georgette. And we were going to produce, in Sydney, my friend Sydney Barnes, we were going to produce the movie Self-Made. It had to be around 2008, 2009. And we did castings and everything. We had everything set up and ready to go. We had spoken to Madam C.J. Walker's great-great-granddaughter, Lilia Bundles. She was living, I think, in D.C. at the time, and she had gave us the green light to do it. And we had cast for the whole thing and everything, and when we went back to her for some information, she was like, no, y'all can't make that movie. And we were like, why? You gave us permission already. And she's like, no, I thought you was doing a documentary. Like, no, we're doing a straight up film. Now, here's the thing. Our film, it looks a lot different from what LeBron did. But it would have been about her life, but it was a great script. I was so hurt And so I did not, and so I was still green, still, not knowing exactly what to do. And so when she said we couldn't make it, we didn't want to do a documentary, so we just stopped the whole process. And here I am, 2020, looking at a film made by LeBron James called Self-Made. Yep, that was the name of my film, Self-Made. But I said all that to say, Madam C.J. Walker left behind a legacy as well, and she's one of the people that I look up to, as well as Oprah, because I know she's going to leave a huge legacy behind, and B. Smith and Sheila Johnson and Kathy Hughes and Queen Latifah and Rachel Ray, and these are the people that's on my wall in my office, y'all. Michelle Obama, Tyra Banks, and Mary Kay. Mary Kay is gone, but the Mary Kay brand and legacy lives on, probably 10 million strong at this point. So that's what I'm talking about. So that's what I talk about, legacy. Now, you got to be able to invest in some things. Either you're going to invest in a business, you're going to invest in some real estate, you're going to invest in the stock market. But in order to start creating this legacy, if that's your interest and your passion and your goal, you got to start making some investments. So Gemini, figure out where you can put some money right now. There's this thing someone just told me about yesterday called Robinhood. Somebody sent me a link last week about Robinhood, and I heard the same. I was on a call yesterday, and the person was telling me about Robinhood. I think that's an investment platform, but check out these small platforms. Put away something small, no matter what it is. You can put away $5 a week. Trust me, compound interest will compound. Now granted, it's going to take a minute for compound interest of $5 a week to grow really big. But if you start right now, you can start growing that investment, and you can also start creating that legacy that you want. Here's another thing. People think life insurance is just for burial. It is not. This is the quickest way for your children. I'm not going to say you, because you're going to be gone. You're going to kick the bucket. You're going to be out of here. But if you are young right now and you got young kids, think about taking out $1 million life insurance policy. It's not going to cost you a lot of money right now. And you can keep it forever, and it won't cost you a lot of money because you're young. That's the quickest way to make sure that your children become financially free when you go. Even if you're old and you're still, you're old, you can still leave. You leave your child $1 million insurance policy. When you go, they have $1 million. But if you get it now while your children are small, that policy isn't going to cost you no money. It's not just for burial. It's for building, is for income replacement. It's also an opportunity to give your children money that that they don't have to work for. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't work, but I'm just saying this is a way to set your family up. These are the things that we do in my household. All right, let me go on, because I can give you a whole class on all this stuff, but I won't. I'm going to go ahead and finish this horoscope. All right, Cancer, you may have a hidden adversary who would love to prove you wrong. Help others solve their dilemmas. You would not be pleased with family members who try to put demands on you when you just don't have the time. Listen, Gemini, Cancer, don't let nobody put demands on you if you just don't have the time. Now, here's the thing, Cancer. Do you really not have the time? If you don't, then it's understandable. If you just faking like you don't have the time, shame on you. I'm just saying. Leo, look into ways you can make extra cash. Be tactful if you see flaws in someone else's work. Overindulgence means poor health. All right, listen. Too much of anything ain't good for you, Leo. I don't care what it is. Let me tell y'all a quick story. I always got a story, right? But I got to tell y'all this. So, me and my husband, we was doing juicing. Like, okay, we're going to juice every day. So, he made me carrot and apple juice, right? Sounds very healthy, right? Well, I drank so much of it, and one day I was sick as a dog. So, I said all that to say, Leo, overindulgence in anything is not good for you. I'm just saying, not even carrots and apple juice. And this was freshly juice. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And I was drinking. It made me sick as a dog. Don't do it. Virgo, lay your cards on the table regarding your personal direction. Avoid any erratic behavior, or it could cause isolation at home. Put your efforts into money-making ventures. The day is about money-making. I don't know how many of these horoscopes I just read that said something about making some money. Listen, the day is a money-making day. Sit down to the table. Put your cards on the table. Put your personal direction plan in place and figure out how to make you some extra money. Yes, do it, Virgo. That's what the stars is lining up. They're telling you to do it. I'm telling you, I gotta market. I'm doing some guerrilla marketing today once I get finished with the show, right? Because I was thinking, what can I do because we're sheltered in? I don't know when the last time I did a direct mail piece, but I will be doing one today. That's straight up guerrilla marketing. Most people may not think so, but I haven't done a direct mail piece in forever. But I'm going to do it today because I have, I'm growing this show. I'm growing my listeners, growing my audience. And I was like, okay, you know what? I need to do a direct mail piece. I woke up this morning thinking about that. I burnt some sage, said some prayers, wrote down in my journal. And I was like, okay, what do I need to do today? And it was like, do a direct mail piece. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be doing a direct mail piece today. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Watch out, I'm coming for you. And it will feel like it's a dream coming true. Don't mind, I already knew. You dropped that gorgeous, but you don't have a clue. Your smile could tear me apart. I dwell with the stranger aching heart. Just hold on, you'll soon be mine. I know that you give in, so come fall in love with me. 'Cause I know we're supposed to be. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine. Watch out, I'm coming for you. And it will feel like it's a dream coming true. You're mine, I already knew. You dropped it gorgeous, but you don't have a clue. Your smile could tear me apart. I dwell with the string with aching heart. Just hold on, you'll soon be mine. I know that you'll give in to me. So come fall in love with me. 'Cause I know we're supposed to be. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Scorpio. Opportunities will come through long-term investments. Money. Get together with people who stimulate you mentally. Yes. Money and stimulation. Yes. Don't prejudge. You may get drawn into a personal situation that will not be to your liking. Okay, listen. Opportunities will come through long-term investments. Listen, if you're going to do the investment, Scorpio, that's cool. Just make sure you know what you're investing in. Make sure if you don't understand the content of the contract, consult a professional. Sagittarius, your words will be taken out of context if you're evasive with coworkers or employers. Arguments with relatives may lead to a split in the family. Get involved in fitness programs that will bring you in contact with new friends. Okay, Sag, listen here. We are all sheltered in right now. Don't be causing problems at home. Don't argue with your family. Just go outside and get some fresh air. It's beautiful. Go outside, get you some fresh air. Don't fight with, because we don't know how long we're going to be sheltered in. So you still got to stay in the house with them. At least you could be in there talking to folks. I'm just saying. All right, Capricorn. Friends may not understand your situation. Good friends will give you honest answers. Don't let lovers cost you money, or take advantage of you. Listen, Capricorn, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Don't let your lovers cost you money. If they're not emptying and contributing to you, don't let them take from you. You know what I'm saying? I got Capricorn friends. They are the sweetest people ever, but sometimes they're so easygoing. People just run all over them. Don't do it. Put your foot down. Say, kick rocks and get out of my face. That's what I would tell them. I don't play no games. It's all about going about the coins today. Michael has talked about money in about 7 horoscopes I done read so far. Aquarius, accept the inevitable and opportunities for advancement will follow. You need to do something energetic and different. Don't be too quick to respond to a plea for help. Listen, could be the little boy the wolf, right? Cried wolf. Listen, somebody may be asking you for help and you know you want to help them. Don't be too quick to respond because you could be set up for the okie doke. I'm just saying, Aquarius, watch it because you got scammers all around you right now. There's folks everywhere. You know, people just scamming folks. They trying to scam you on the telephone. They trying to scam you on the mask. They trying to scam you on the stimulus check. They are trying to scam every way they can. So watch out. That plea for help, Aquarius, may not be a real one. So don't be too quick to respond. All right? I'm just saying. And my fellow fish Pisces, get busy putting your place in order. Lending and borrowing may be a problem. Money. You must try to get the most important projects completed properly rather than doing everything in a half-baked way. You are absolutely right, Michael. That is true. Because I was a little half-baked yesterday. I ain't going to even lie to y'all. I was a little bit on the half-baked side. Not intentionally. I just had so much going on till I didn't get to do the newsletter. So I do a newsletter every Monday, supposedly, called the Noise Report. And yesterday I totally forgot. I was so wrapped up in, I was working on a project and I got totally wrapped up. And I forgot. And I woke up this morning like, oh crap, I forgot to do the noise report. Now here's the thing. I forgot. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna go ahead and do it today. You know, people are sitting in the house anyway. They got time to read it. All right, so that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. But now let's go ahead on and get on to some news you can use. First, we're going to go around the world and announce that Bernie Sanders has endorsed Joe Biden for president. I know people he had to endorse somebody. Did you think he was going to endorse Trump? People like, well, Bernie didn't endorse anybody yet. It was only one person left. Like, who else was he going to endorse? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because I heard people like, well, he didn't endorse Joe. Like, I don't know what he's going to do. He had to endorse somebody. He got to take his support. Okay, so it's either him. He's either going to endorse Joe Biden or he's going to endorse President Trump. So who do you think he was going to endorse? You know, he's going to endorse somebody. But anyway, he gave Joe Biden his endorsement. So, the endorsement of Biden by leading Democratic rival marks a key moment for Democrats as the party seeks to unify and turn the focus toward the November matchup between Joe Biden and President Donald Trump. Sanders' quick endorsement of Biden in mid-April, just 5 days after he suspended the campaign, was a stark contrast in the 2016 Democratic race when Sanders continued to battle Hillary Clinton into June and waited until July to endorse her. Well, yeah, we don't have time to wait. You gotta get out there. He was like, I gotta get this done now. So anyway, it's gonna be an interesting presidential year. Just wanted to give you some news from around the world. That's like U.S. news. Now let's get over here to the Georgia State news. So, this thing is really bad, y'all. It's still bad, and so right now it's so many people coming down with the virus that Governor Kemp is looking for more hospital beds and more testing in Georgia. Yep. It says state and federal officials are hustling to increase the supply of hospital beds and coronavirus tests in Georgia ahead of the anticipated peak surge of COVID-19 patients in the coming weeks. We haven't even got to our peak yet. That's crazy, right? The governor highlighted a push by local hospitals and federal authorities to set up hundreds more beds to handle the patient surge projected for May 1st, including 200 intensive care pods at the World this is in Atlanta, Georgia World Congress Center. So now they're going to, like in New York, they turned the Jacob Javits Center into a hospital. And I don't know if you've ever been in Jacob Javits Center. It is huge, like really big. And so, and the Georgia World Congress Center is just as big. So now they're about to turn that into a hospital in Atlanta. So that's downtown Atlanta next to the CNN building, right around, you know, the basketball stadium, Mercedes-Benz. It's all right there together. So they're gonna turn it into a intensive care. 200 pods are gonna be at the Georgia World Congress Center for intensive care pods. Meanwhile, diagnostic test results continue to lag despite a dramatic increase in the number and speed of tests conducted in recent days, Kemp said. More testing will be critical to maintain safety and track possible outbreaks after people start going back to work, he said. Now, here's the thing about that. I don't know if y'all saw the news yesterday, but China was rejoicing because people were able to go back to work. As soon as they went back, they had 108 new cases. They hadn't had a new case in 5 weeks, right? Up until that point. So they told everybody to go back to work because they figured, you know, we're good. And there's still people that has it. 100 new cases appear. So just like you, I want to get back to some kind of normal. We're not going to be normal. Get back to some kind of normal. Here's the problem. We can't go out there too quick. That's what happened to China. They had no new cases announced for 5 weeks. Sent everybody back out into the workplace. Of course, everybody was happy because they've been locked down for 3 almost. Went back, 108 new cases showed up. I know we want to go back, but right now it's not time to go back just yet, y'all. I know. People are like getting really restless. Right now in the state of Georgia, we have 13,620 cases. 480 deaths. That was as of yesterday at 7 p.m. That was the latest news that came in, the latest figures that came in. Georgia has 13,621 cases and 400 deaths. That was as of yesterday. Now let's go by the county. Let's see where we are county-wise. All right. You know, I've been watching this because it's important that we know where we are. So, as of yesterday at 7 p.m., Fulton County has 1,635 cases, 52 deaths. Dougherty County has 1,245 cases, 75 deaths. DeKalb has 1,006 cases, 15 deaths. Cobb County has 816 cases, 36 deaths. Gwinnett County has 766 cases, 24 deaths. Clayton County has 396 cases, 12 deaths. Lee County has 255 cases, 15 deaths. Bartow has 223 cases, 17 deaths. Mitchell County, 150 cases, 16 deaths. And I'm doing the deaths that had double digits. So just in case you're wondering, that doesn't mean there's not deaths in other places, but I'm doing the ones that have double digits. Tarrant County, 118 cases, 10 deaths. Clark County, 88 cases, 12 deaths. Those are the states, those are the counties with double-digit deaths. And so I just wanted to, share that with you. I know it's kind of grim for me to, but I want to keep you, I want to keep you in the know about, what's going on. I want you to know that what's happening. I want you to know the numbers because I want you to understand that we're not out of the woods yet. Like, we cannot go back to business as usual. I don't care what anybody says, and I'm not going back to business as usual, and I hope you don't either, because business is not usual right now. It is not. And as much as we want to get back to our daily lives, we want to get back to a daily life, right? Do you really? Because here's the thing: if you don't take precautions, you may not have a life to get back to. And I know that sounds grim and scary, but I'm just being honest. I told y'all we buried my uncle yesterday. It was not it wasn't fun. Death is never fun. But Corona took him out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Calling your phone, why you not hitting me back? Please just pick up, don't wanna go tit for tat. Arguing on, first it's this, then it's that. Killing my vibe, now I'm writing this rap. This This is not another love song. Girl, you got me and me sprung on. Love it like you know your pick stand. Curve me crazy like I did some. Really knew you was the one, no. Now you're wanting to be done, so help me tie it like a zip tie. Now you're running on the run, go. Not a love song, not another love song. 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 Ran up the check, no safety on what you get. You know I'm Saint Nick, all year was getting you gifts. Can't lie, I know I've been gone, just trying to make a we spend. I know you wanted me home, don't understand why you split. This is not another love song. Girl, you got me and me sprung on. Love it like you know your pick stand. Curve me crazy like I did some. Really knew you was the one, no. Now you're wanting to be done, so help me tie it like a zip tie. Now you're running on the run, go. Not a love song, not another love song. 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 Testing me, why you always testing me? Arguing back and forth, can't make a call, might need a referee. Daughter, you not here, I'm in my thoughts, it's so unsettling. Trying to make some sacrifices, mind and heart been wrestling. Got your friends around you, talking crazy, hit them heckling. Got you in your feelings, now you hit me, and you're pressing me. Had me in the doghouse, tied down, I was tethering. But you're still right here, so are you riding on?
Gwinnett Show, it's your girl, rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, there has been some information that's on the, I think the Georgia Department of Labor website has been updated. If you are a gig worker, and when I say a gig worker, that's those of you who are independent contractors, 1099s, if you drive Uber, if you do insurance and you get a 1099, you could be eligible to receive unemployment benefits under the CARES Act. So apparently the website has been updated. The Georgia Department of Labor website has been updated with more information. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to have some information to support that you are one of these people. Before, if you were a self-employed person or 1099 person and something happened, you did not qualify for unemployment. However, under the CARES Act, you can now be eligible for some unemployment benefits. And when I say unemployment benefits, that's $600 a week. $600 a week, right? So if you are struggling right now, you have a 1099, you filed some business taxes, you're self-employed, you could possibly be eligible for unemployment under the CARES Act. And so but here's the thing, they're still trying to figure it all out. But anyway, if you go to the Georgia Department of Labor website, you have to fill out the regular unemployment information. And then it's going to walk you through the next step. You're going to have some kind of documentation to show that you are a gig worker. So make sure that you have that information on hand, because you're going to need it. 1099 would be good. Of course, if you got W-2s, that's fine as well. If you have some income taxes, Schedule C and all that stuff, you can use all of that stuff to go in there and put your information in there. And then you're going to go through this process. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take because they just updated the website yesterday to say you just go and file through the regular portal. And then once you go through the regular portal, they're going to either deny you for regular unemployment. And if they do that, and then they determine that you're eligible for the unemployment under the CARES Act, then you're going to get information about that. So, but you want to make sure you go ahead and put it in now so they can get the process going, because right now there's a lot of gig workers. There's a lot of consultants, independent contractors. You got Uber drivers, you got Amazon drivers. You got a lot of people that do this as a gig kind of thing. You know what I mean? So just like regular unemployment, people are being laid off because people are still being laid off from regular jobs. So that website is being taxed right now. So if you go there, make sure to put your information as soon as possible. And this way you'll have the information in. So when they start going through the process of, determining whether or not you're eligible, your information is in there. So that's the Georgia Department of Labor. And this, you're going to see, as soon as you go there, you're going to see COVID-19. And you just click there to find out more information about what you need to be doing. Because it's right there, smack in your face. All right. Amazon is hiring 75,000 folks because let me tell you something. I ordered a book from Amazon. Now, a book, right? Amazon is known to get your stuff back to you like in speedy records, right? They were like, the book is not going to get to me till May the 1st. I was like, a book? A book. A book. So they need more workers because right now, first, people are sick, right? So they're losing that. But the demand for products is so high right now. They said Amazon plans to hire 75,000 more workers to meet increased demand for household essentials and other goods spurred by the coronavirus pandemic. The tech giant on Monday also said it has hired 100,000 new workers for distribution centers since announcing the plans to do so in mid-March. So they already hired 100,000 people. They got to hire another 75,000. Yep. It said Amazon said it now expects to spend more than $500 million in pay increases for workers, up from the previous expectation of $350 million. Amazon faces a difficult balancing act. The company is racing to bring on workers to meet surging demands from customers who are stuck inside at the same time that it faces pressure from lawmakers and workers to take more safety precautions and potentially close facilities hit by the virus. So they are in the catch-22 right now. Right? There are people, there are facilities but you got to think, they hired 75,000 new. They already hired 100,000. Now they're going to hire 75,000 new people. So they're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place right now, because right now they want to bring on more people, which means they have to have facilities open. However, there are facilities where people have gotten sick. So they are caught between the need and demand from customers and then the regulations from law enforcement, lawmakers. So I love Amazon. I ain't ashamed to say it. Amazon is my place. I was shocked though. I was like, what? It's going to take a week for almost a month for my book? A book? A book, y'all. A book of all things, right? It's never taken that long. So here's something I thought was pretty cool. Right now, there are no games going on. There's nothing going on. But if you drive by Parkview High School, which I had the opportunity to be attend a career day there last year. Was it this year? It was last year. I did career day there with the kids. They are turning on the lights every night at 8:20 on the football field. Yep. The Little Burn School announced that starting tonight, the stadium lights on, it will turn the stadium lights on the football and baseball fields to honor its seniors. Yeah, because you got to think about this for a second. The kids missing prom. They missing graduation. This is going to go down in history as something they'll never forget, because everybody's excited about prom. I feel so bad for them. And then you've done 4 years and you can't even walk the stage. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're looking for graduation. You're looking to get your yearbook and have your friends sign your yearbook, the class trips. All of that's canceled. It's canceled. Like, no football game, no baseball games, no soccer games. Everything is just canceled. So they're saying that each weeknight, the school will turn on the stadium lights at 8:20, which in military time is 2020, and leave them on for 20 minutes and 20 seconds to honor the class of 2020. That is so freaking cool, y'all. That is so freaking cool. The big orange jungle and Hugh Buchanan field will be lit up to symbolize the fact that the class of 2020 is a light to our Parkview community, a release said on the school's website. The class of 2020, you appreciate it and love. You are. And I feel so bad for you guys that you can't really celebrate like we did, like the class last year did. I feel so bad for them. Like, you look forward to this stuff. What you gonna wear to prom, and what car you gonna drive to prom, and what you gonna do after graduation, and where you going on spring break. They got to do none of that. Like, some people got lucky and got to go on spring break, but for the high school kids, they didn't get to do any of that. Like, they missed a year. And I know, no class trips, no nothing. But kudos to Lil Burn for giving them something to say, hey, we love you, we miss you, we wish you well, because the school year down in Georgia, down south, in Jersey, it's over June 13th. Down here, it's over next month. So they just missed like half a year of school, like, for real. Like, did they even go back after Christmas? I think they went back after Christmas, and then everything kind of just shut down after that. I feel so bad for them, because that is such a fun time of year, man. It really is. All right, I'm going to my last song. I don't have a lot of news, guys, so I'm going to this last song, and I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration of the day. Stay tuned.
Think I try this a new way. I'm Gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, I forgot to announce this at the top of the show because I want to make sure people hear it. But I'm gonna be putting out some information about it today. Tomorrow is Win It Wednesday. Win It Wednesday. So what Win It Wednesday is? It's a new contest that I'm running every Wednesday where you get a chance to win a free prize. But you had to have listened to the show, either last week's show or the show this week. Now, I'm not going to make anybody go back to last week's show. It's going to start from yesterday. So you had to listen to today's show and yesterday's show in order to find out what my question for tomorrow is, right? Because I'm going to have a trivia question for tomorrow. I'm excited about this because it's kind of fun. And I said something yesterday on yesterday's show, and I said something today on today's show. Now, you don't know which day I'm going to pick the question from, but it's going to be from one of the days this week. Now, next week when I do Win It Wednesday, it's going to be from all the shows this week. So you haven't listened to Monday through Thursday this week, and then Monday and Tuesday next week. So you're going to have to listen to, 6 episodes of the show to find out what I said. So when I come back, and it's funny because it's a game, and I'm excited because it's a game. Think about this. You have to listen to the show, right? Because you don't know what I'm going to say. You don't know what question I'm going to ask, what trivia I'm going to do. You don't know. But you got to listen to the show. And so the first person to call in with the correct answer tomorrow, and I'm going to put this information on the website today. So make sure I put it. So go to the website now. It's goodmorninggwinnett.com, and I posted up yesterday, Win It Wednesday. I think the telephone number is there. It's a telephone number you got to call into. The first person to call in with the correct number, with the correct answer, is going to win my prize tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Now, you got to live in the United States to participate. You can't live outside the United States. You got to live in the United States to participate. And you can't be my family or friends. So family and friends, you are excluded from this. So do not call in because you can't win. It's only for my listeners, my other listeners, not you guys. I love and appreciate you to death. I do. But you cannot call in and win. All right? It's not for my family and friends. So I'm excited about that. So make sure to go to Good Morning Gwinnett for more information about Win It Wednesday, which starts tomorrow. I'm going to be putting out Instagrams today because I'm super duper excited about this because it's like a trivia. I like games. I don't know if I told y'all that, but I like games. Like I love playing games. And so this is going to be fun for me. I said something yesterday and I said something today. Now, you don't know which day I'm going to pick from. So that means you got to listen to me yesterday and listen to me today. So if you listened already, that's a good thing. So take notes when you listen because you don't know what I'm going to say. And now I got to get real creative with it for the rest of the week. So because the rest of the week is going to be for next week. Right? The rest of this week. So from today and tomorrow, the question is going to come tomorrow from today and yesterday. Next week, the question is going to come from this whole week and Monday and Tuesday of next week. So you don't know what I'm going to say. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on to to your inspiration of the day. So the inspiration of the day is this. You can waste your lives drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. Let me say that again. You can waste your life drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them, crossing lines. Shonda Rhimes said that, and she was right. Why in the world do you want to waste time drawing lines in the sand? Cross them, walk over them. See, that's a lot. That's what a lot of people don't realize, that you don't have to stay there and keep drawing lines. You can cross those lines, right? But you gotta be willing to do the work. You gotta be willing to take that step to cross the line. Most people aren't willing. That's why they stay stuck where they are. Because they're not willing to cross the line. You just want to draw lines. Stop drawing lines and take a risk and step over the line. You can do it. Push yourself. Believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. No matter what it is you're trying to accomplish. I don't care what it is. And if you fail, start over. If you drew a line this morning, cross the line. Cross that line you drew this morning. I challenge you to do that. Because you can. Shonda Rhimes is a wonderful writer and producer, and I'm sure she's crossed plenty of lines. Yeah, she drew some lines, but let me tell you, I bet she crossed more than she drew. Right? I bet she did. Listen, that's all I got for today. I thank you so much for being here with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 48 hours with me, and I appreciate you so very much. I'll be back again tomorrow. If you missed any episode of this show, listen. Tomorrow's Win It Wednesday. Go back. Listen to yesterday's show. Listen to this show again, because I'm going to say something from either yesterday or today, and it's going to win you a prize if you the first caller to call in. Yep. So the call-in number is 678-608-1413. Again, that number is 678-608-1413. Write the number down. Put it in your phone. Here's how you keep up. This is how I keep up with phone numbers, right? That when I got to do like conference calls, like every Tuesday morning, at 8:30, I'm on a conference call every Tuesday morning. So instead of me having to go search for the number, what I do is I put it on my calendar, and on my phone, I put it in my calendar that I have to do this call. And what happens is, at about 8 o'clock, my phone gives me an alert that I have a call at 8:30, and the telephone number is attached to that message in my phone. And all I have to do is tap the phone on the calendar, and the phone dials the number. Put this number in and know that every Wednesday, I'm going to make an announcement, and it's going to be towards the end of the show because I have to get all my news out. So it's going to probably be the last 10 minutes of the show before I do my inspiration of the day, because I want to get the last 15 minutes because I want to make sure that I have enough time to do my inspiration of the day. So the last 15 minutes of the show, so around 10:45 every Wednesday, I'm going to make this announcement. I'm going to do my trivia. So you got to be listening around 10:45, and I'm making an appointment to make it 10:45. So you got to be listening around 10:45 every Wednesday to hear the question, so you'll have the opportunity to call in with the correct answer. And you're going to call 678-608-1413. 678-608-1413. Put Wednesday at 10:45 on your calendar. In the notes, put the telephone number. Put call Good Morning Gwinnett. Put that as your thing. Call Good Morning Gwinnett. Make it a recurring event because it's going to be every Wednesday. And put the telephone number in the notes. And that way, you don't, and you set yourself an alert for 10:30. So now you get the alert and know, okay, I got to call Good Morning Gwinnett, because this is what I do every Tuesday morning. Right? All right. So I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Thank you again for listening. Be sure to share the show with your friends. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Win It Wednesday. And also like the show, subscribe to the show, and give the show 5 stars. I appreciate you so much. Take care. Be safe. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.